For 20 years, I've been standing on atomic skis, ripping mountains on them. I've not skied on a single other ski in 2 decades. I don't know where my life would have taken me without their support and input. You know, it's much more than just a business partnership. It's really, it's family. My relationship with Atomic started when I was around 9 years old. Peter King from Good Sports and Jeff from Brand X teamed up and gave me a scholarship, and they gave me a set of race skis to use for the winter. That was huge, man. Having a brand new pair of race skis to go out and rip on was really special. This was the first race suit I ever had. This was given to my family. I could probably still fit it. You know how sick it is to not have to wear one of them anymore? It's like one of the sole reasons I quit racing. These right here, my very first ever pair of twin tips. These skis literally changed the course of my entire life. This right here changed everything. I could ski backwards now with these tips. Man, that was like the green light. You can go now, bro. Go create. The first day I ever skied on them was the first day I hit rails, and it was like life-changing. I forgot about the time, I forgot about when I was meant to meet mum and dad, everything. I was off. This is the green light. At the age of 15, I retired from ski racing and started spending 100% of my energy on free skiing. The first pair of twin tips I had were called the Free Zone, and then after that came the Tweak. I skied on them for a long time, and then we had the Triplet, then we had the Punks. I skied on the Punks for a very long time. They're still making the Punks today. But I saw there was a little bit of a gap where there could be a ski that was designed a little more for the everyday jibbing in the park. And so, together with Atomic, we created the Infamous. That was some of my most favorite memories with Atomic, was creating the ski from scratch and, you know, getting to be really, really involved in the whole process from start to finish. I felt so much more connected to those skis, and you know, I think it showed in my riding during that time. You know, I was just super pumped to be on the skis that I designed. And these are a set of the Atomic Infamous. Right here we've got the Atomic little logo, you got my little logo, designed with Jossi Wells, built by Atomic. That's like every ski kid's dream, have your name on a ski. You know, Atomic has always been one that's supported their athletes for who they are, and not just use the skis and go stand on some podiums. You know, it's always been a lot more deeper than that. I love free skiing because it is my favorite form of self-expression. I love the freedom involved. I love the culture behind it. I love the community, and it is just the raddest lifestyle to be living. To have skied on Atomic skis for 20 years and legitimately only snapped one ski. Like, maybe I'm skiing too soft, I don't know, but like, I've put those skis through the ringer, and yeah, man, I've only broken one ski. I don't know, bro, they're bomber. It's so massive when you're out there in those situations to have that trust and faith in your gear that, you know, it's made well, it's not gonna fail you, you can push your limits to the very edge, and, you know, that equipment will hold you there. I've had such a good relationship with Atomic. There's been a real respect and loyalty between the two of us, and that's just a trust that's been built over time. This right here is the jacket that I won the X Games in. It was my 10th X Games, and it was the first time my mum came out to watch. She was at the bottom, and I finally was able to clutch that gold medal. The old brain bucket, competition days. This thing goes on, you feel like Superman. In my final years of my competitive career, I sustained a number of injuries, and I spent a lot of time in rehabilitation. During that time, I started to explore new ways to experience the mountains. This period here was the transition period from my competitive career into my life as a backcountry skier. I think the ski touring is something that really brought me out of the harder times of coming to that end of that competitive career, missing out on the Olympics, and just trying to figure out where it is I wanted to take my skiing. These skis are literally polar opposite to what I've spent the last 20 years skiing on. They're ultra light, pretty skinny, designed for basically getting up the hill as fast as you can. The freedom's even more so than in the park, you know, like you can literally go anywhere you want. And I never ever thought in all my years skiing that I would enjoy the uphills almost as much as I'd enjoy the downhills. Over here we have my road bike from laying in a hospital bed, smoked after surgery. I rode that thing back to being on skis. This thing got me back, healthy and strong, live to ride, ride to brunch. You know how it goes. These days I'm spending all of my time in the backcountry filming for video parts. Yeah, the move into the backcountry is it's a very steep learning curve. No matter how much park skiing you've done and you can do your tricks on all sorts of different park jumps, as soon as you get into the backcountry it's a whole different ball game, and I'm really enjoying every part of the process. Shooting films, when you have a film, it's like you can have that forever, you know. You can show your like grandkids that film and what you did, and you know, it's just like such a rad process to spend that amount of time with people and put in all that hard work and then to have a final product at the end. The way that Chris has designed this ski has a very heavy surf influence. When you put the ski on and you go out there, it really enables you to look at the mountain differently and ski it in a way that is really fluid and smooth. I'm happy when I'm on skis. So all these different types of disciplines are just rad ways that I've been able to like continue to keep my motivation and passion alive through all these years. It's just finding new aspects and new ways to enjoy being in the mountains on my skis. Man, I've definitely lived a really blessed, fortunate life. And you know, I owe a lot of that to Atomic. You know, they enabled me to live this lifestyle. Atomic's been with me for 2/3 of my life, and you know, that is a super long time, and that's, to me, that's more family than business. And I'm just so grateful for all their support over the years, and I'm really excited to see where we can go in the future, wherever that may be. I'm just hoping that it involves some amazing snow-covered peaks and heaps of power.